Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob with Bob's Leatherworks in Raleigh, North Carolina. What I'm showing you right now is a production holster for the Taurus Public Defender poly framed version, which is right here off to my right. But my customer brought in the gun and he had this holster that he had picked up and was using it, prior to coming over to me to have him make him a tougher, stronger, non-collapsing type holster. So if you've got one of these and you're looking for something better, okay, and I won't tell you who made this one, because they are, your $29.95 holster, give me a call. Let me know. There are blue guns for these, so I can make one of these for you, because these guns are pretty highly sought after right now, and unless you've got someone like me who can make you a custom holster, this is what you're going to see. Okay, you'll see these at gun shows all over the place, $39, $49, $59, $95 and so on. I'm more expensive, but you're going to get yourself a better holster. So without further ado, here goes this. Now the light is harsh because I've got a floodlight right off to my left here to try to show you some detail, because shiny black doesn't show up at all with just soft fill light. So I'm going to toss this one and bring the holster I made for my customer into the light. Now this is my belt trainer. This is a 1.5 inch little overly thick belt that I use to create this curve that comes through here. Now this is what you would think of as a FBI type high-rise slide forward cant, triple thick, non-collapsing, okay, real leather holster, oil dyed and finished with kiwi black shoe polish, all buffed out with water, spit shine just like a new pair of shoes or a pair of combat boots. So it's got a reflection to it, but it's not quite as shiny as the other holster you saw, which was sprayed with what's called saddle lac, which is actually just sprayed lacquer. This one has got the gentleman's initials in it, and I think you can see them. They are BH. Let me turn it to the camera so you can read them, and there they are. BH. If you're trying to read what it says on here, it says extra thick, 1.5 inch for belt, 1.5 inch extra thick for belt, made back in February '08. Okay, for training holsters and whatever else that's 1.5 inches wide. Now this one has my version of the side protector. So when it's up against your side, you've got a little bit of something there. This holster, for keeping it off of you and not digging into your side, not that this gun would, because there's nothing there to dig into you. And it's opened up in such a way that when you go for it, again, you got to turn it to the camera. Let's do it this way. Okay, back over here. There's a good angle. When you go for it, your hand is going to come in here and catch right up next to the trigger guard. I hear there are grip extensions for these, but I haven't seen one yet. This is the factory grip from Taurus. Now, here's the gun. Right? This is the shorter version. I guess this is just a 1 3/4 or a 2 inch barrel. They call this the Judge. And there's Public Defender, a poly up on top by Taurus. So what will happen with this holster, which is pretty slick right now, but as a little time goes by, when he starts to wear it, and he's coming to pick it up tomorrow, it will come to complete zero retention, and you will in fact be able to cock it while it's in the holster, and it'll stay that way. It's coming out pretty good right now, and I can get it started But as soon as he starts to use it, shoot it, reholster it on the range when it's hot, and with body temperature, it's going to settle in and it'll go to zero retention. And the way I constructed this is your two thicknesses here, which makes it lined right there. Then this piece here comes around, goes up to here, okay, for the side piece, back down, belt goes through, all machine sewn, and then this is punched through, sewn around, reinforced. There's glue in here in the middle, and this is for a 1.5 inch wide belt. So if you're looking for a tough concealment holster, and there's a blue gun for it, I can make it for you. I'm not a great big fan of IWB. I would just as soon see a gun on your hip, under your shirt, and ready to go. Now, he has also coming a custom-made knife sheath for a pretty nice knife he brought over. Again, there's his initials, BH. This is 3 layers of leather. Actually, 4, not 3, 4. Because I don't normally put out a knife sheath with flesh side showing out. So this is the lining, then there's this piece right here coming through, then there's the welt in the middle that keeps the blade away from, you know, the threads, and then there's the top piece. So right here you got 4 thicknesses of leather, here you have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1.5, in this case 1.5 inch wide, can be made to 1 3/4. He wears 1.5 inch wide belts. Okay, there's a slight curve to this. There she sits. And in the future, if these or this keeper strap fails on him, you know, gets cut, wears out, really easy to replace because it's put in with a rivet. A tubular rivet. So there it is. Easy to send knives through the mail if you want to get a sheath made like this and you have no one to make it for you. And then I'll stamp it with your initials, and then if it gets lost or stolen, and you can tell the cops if it gets recovered, it's got my initials on it. P-A-D-E-N. Payden inside the saddle, just like in Silverado. Only in this case the guy's initials are B-H. Here he is again. B-H. Alright, so there you go. Alright. Thanks for watching and have a great day.